All right, all right, all right, all right. We are live. We are live, folks. Five alive. What is happening, everybody? My name is Pete, but you probably already knew that. But in case you didn't, you guys are watching the one, the only Paid to Drive, one of the only channels on YouTube trying to put more money in your pocket. That's right, everybody. We've got a pretty important article to go over with all of you today. So I figured we'd jump right into this real quick over here. Comment 777 if you are part of my notification squad. Comment 888 if you are not yet, everybody. Because, ladies and gentlemen, if you are a delivery driver for Grubhub, Uber Eats, Postmates, DoorDash, Caviar, Instacart, Amazon Flex, DLive, E24, Seamless, or any of the others, you should absolutely, positively be subscribed to this channel with that notification bell turned on, everybody. That's right. That is right. Where is everybody at? Where's my notification squad at? Well, it looks like YouTube's notifications might not be working too well today. I don't know. I can't really tell. If you're coming from the YouTube notifications, comment notification. If you're coming from Facebook, comment Team Facebook. And today, guys, we're going to be going for 150 thumbs up on this video. So please, at the current moment, comment 111 if you've hit that like button down below. Comment 222 if you haven't yet. I want to give a huge shout out to Dan Pressman for this article. Whoa. Because this was incredibly helpful. Well, it looks like YouTube notifications are down. Awesome. Well, that's great. But I'm just going to read through this anyway. Some delivery apps pocket their workers' tips. A new bill to expose the practice aims to expose the practice. That's right. Because I think a lot of you guys already know about this whole thing. Remember months back, the whole thing with DoorDash and Instacart, supposedly not giving drivers all of their tip money, So we got to see what this is all about. So as you scroll down, it says apps like TaskRabbit, Instacart, DoorDash, and Amazon Flex have come under fire for allegedly employing murky tipping practices where it's unclear if gig economy workers are actually able to keep their tips or if the companies are taking a cut. Now, a new piece of legislation in New York City is being introduced to combat shadiness surrounding tipping. Richie Torres, a council member from the Bronx, is currently drafting a bill that would legally force apps to tell customers if they are pocketing workers' tips. Customers are less inclined to do business with a company that is systematically exploiting its own workers, Torres told the New York Daily Post. There's an underclass of independent contractors who are brutally exploited in our brave new world. There's a special place in hell for companies that confiscate the tips of low-wage workers. These tips are, in fact, profits for the companies, and dollars the company should be paying workers out of their own profits. Torres's bill highlights the need for regulation in an economy where there's little oversight of how gig workers are treated. There are approximately 57 million workers in the U.S. gig economy. They drive cars, they run errands, they shop for groceries, they paint houses, they take care of apartment rentals and walk dogs, but they don't get access to benefits like health insurance or workers' comp and aren't guaranteed regular hours, so many of them rely on tips to balance out their income. Some companies don't let these workers keep all of their tips. However, apps like DoorDash and on-demand food delivery service count these tips as money that is applied to workers' total payment as opposed to extra. If a DoorDasher accepted a delivery that would pay them $10, for example, a customer tips $5, the DoorDasher still walks away with 10, not 15. The companies promise a minimum payout, but count tips towards that minimum. DoorDash is transparent about this policy, but in February, several companies that employ a similar type of payment system were accused of tip theft after one Instacart receipt went viral. One Instacart shopper noticed on his delivery receipt that Instacart was taking a cut from a $10 tip, and that worker was actually only netting an 80-cent tip. Wow. Let me just take a look over here. Well, it looks like the chat doesn't have a whole lot going on. Guys, comment 333 if you're still with us in the chat. Customers were furious and vowed not to use services with such policies. Workers also spoke up on online forums like Reddit, pointing out that some of these companies are purposely deceptive about their tipping practices. After initially telling reporters that pocketing the tip was a glitch, Instacart announced it would change its payment policy in February so that tips would be separate from payment. Instacart CEO Apurva Mehta also openly apologized to workers. But companies like DoorDash still have not bowed to public pressure, even as workers are now boycotting companies that employ such tipping practices. In the bill that Torres is trying to introduce, companies that consider tips to be essentially subsidies for workers' pay would have to openly disclose this to customers, either by explicitly stating it in their terms of service or by sending a notification as a transaction is being approved. The idea to try to expose these types of practices, shoppers might be less inclined to use the service. The thinking goes, and systematic change could come from the consumer pressure. And in the meantime, gig workers who rely on tips and work for companies with deceptive gratuity scales, it's always been best practice to tip in cash. So, what do you guys think of this overall? You know, yeah, it totally is. What's up, Mystic and Bernie and Country Prince, Chris Peterson, Snook, Hogan Reports? Are you guys seeing this pop up through Facebook? Are you guys seeing this through the YouTube notifications? Because I didn't even get the notification from my other channel because I'm subscribed to Pay to Drive from PTD Vlogs and Team PTD. And I purposely log in there to see if I get the notification, and I did not get the notification today. So I don't know what is going on with that. Guys, comment 111 if you smash the like button down below. Comment 222 if you haven't yet. Well, I guess people just aren't interested then. That's the case. But they should be interested, especially since we have a lot of DoorDash drivers on my particular community here. Yep, that's what I was afraid of, Hogan. Just saw on YouTube main subscription page, no notification. Yeah, that's what I was kind of afraid of. But in this particular situation here, I gotta say, man, I'm glad there's finally something coming out where these apps are getting a little scrutinized here, for doing these poor practices here. Yeah, no, unbiased. You're all good, man. Unbiased. I tried to watch your new video today, but it said you removed it. Hey, Chris, how are you? I hope everything's going well. Guys, we're going for 150 thumbs up. We've got 9 likes already. We've got 32 people watching, so let's see if we can bring those likes up a little bit. But I got to tell you, man, like it's sad that things had to get this bad in the gig economy here, because let's face it, drivers are out there busting their asses, and they're getting tips taken away. So there should be some sort of legislation, some sort of rule, some sort of law to be able to protect these people. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I guess my biggest comment question of the day is going to be, are you glad that finally some laws are being put in place to protect us as drivers? You know what I mean? Because let's face it, these companies have really kind of been taking advantage of drivers for years now, ever since this started. But because it's getting so popular among drivers and diners, these changes had to be made eventually. It's just really sad that it's taken so long for this to happen. I don't know. That's my whole 2 cents on the deal. I'm glad to see things are finally being put in motion. I guess that's the most important takeaway from all of this. And of course, I got to give a huge shout out to Dan Pressman, one of my very, very loyal viewers, and he always sends me great material, stuff that I don't even catch myself. So everyone say thank you to Dan in the comments section for sure, or the chat. But I just feel like as these apps continue to roll out, I mean, because think about it, what has been the most recent app to come out? I guess Instacart, because Grubhub has been around for over 10 years, but in the past 5 years they've been focusing on the delivery aspect. And on top of that, Uber Eats has been around probably, at least 5-6 years as well, because at least that's when I remember, I started hearing about it, maybe even less time, and then DoorDash is within the past 3 years, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Caviar, I'm not 100% on, and Postmates, I'm not 100% on either. But the fact is, more of these companies are going to be coming out in the next 5 to 10 years, just like Grubhub, just like Instacart, just like Amazon Flex, you know? Unbiased. Why do you say that? Why do you say that I wouldn't want to watch them? It's not necessarily true. I try and watch everybody's videos, but it gets a little tough. There's a lot of people out there making content, you know? But anyway, I just wanted to come on here and chat with you guys a little bit about this. I just felt like it was a great article to share because I don't think we have too many TaskRabbit and Instacart shoppers here, or TaskRabbit, you know, workers or Instacart shoppers. But let me know in the comment section if you are, that if you have worked for TaskRabbit, or if you still do, or Instacart, and if you knew this, because TaskRabbit I wasn't sure about. Instacart and DoorDash I knew for sure were doing the thing where they were taking the tips. What's up, Mr. Matt Banks? How you doing? Sovereign Renaissance. Yeah, you got here a little bit late, man, because they have this new thing out, especially in New York, a new law that has a lot to do with these companies like garnishing these tips for themselves. You know, unfortunately, you may have to rewatch on the replay because it was kind of a long article. But yeah, very, very interesting stuff. You know, these companies could be in trouble, but it's good news for us as the workers, if that makes sense, Sovereign. So yeah, that's my my comment question of the day. Like I said, is going to be, what do you guys think overall? Are you glad that finally these laws, legislation is being put in place to help protect the gig economy workers? You know, hey, what's up, Wilfredo? How are you? Yeah, Sovereign, sorry about that. For some reason, the YouTube notifications aren't really working well today. I don't know really what's going on, but we'll have to find out later. For those of you guys just tuning in right now, or for those of you guys that are watching on the replay, let me know if you got the YouTube notification later on, because I'm doing this at 5:30 p.m. Eastern, which I really started at 5:21 Eastern. What's up, Big Don? Richard Feinberg, did you guys just get the notifications just get sent out now after doing this for 10 minutes? Because maybe if that's the case, maybe then I'll I don't know. We'll see what happens. King David, what's happening? What's going on? It just popped up now. Notification came at 5:30. What's up? Who me? Who me? Guys, we're going for 150 thumbs up on this video. We've already got 14, so comment 111 if you smash that like button down below. Comment 222 if you haven't yet. I'd greatly appreciate that. But yeah, so it's unfortunate that the notifications are busted, but what are you gonna do? You just got the notification now, Erica? Wonderful. Ain't that great? Matthew Flanagan, how goes it? Remember when people used to say, hey, what's doing? What's doing? But yeah, that's going to probably wrap it up for me right now. I might do another stream later on. Also, be sure to check out my video from earlier this morning that I posted around 11:30. So, on that note, everybody, please make sure to sign up on the Get Upside Gas app so that you can start making money every day. You keep signing up your friends and family or anyone you know on social media, and every time they get gas, you get money per gallon that every time they pump gas. So make sure to go sign up on there. Comment 333 if you're signed up on the gas app. Comment 444 if you're not yet. Links in the description. Please make sure to sign up on our Facebook group. The Facebook group, the Delivery Driver Lounge. Comment 777 if you're signed up on the Delivery Driver Lounge. Comment 888 if you're not yet. And of course, if any of you guys can donate to Mandy Martinez, Driver Lady Pro, in our driver community. She's been diagnosed with lung and liver cancer, and her friends and family are trying to raise $25,000 for her medical coverage since she doesn't have health insurance. So she's up to $2,700 right now, which is it's a big stride. People keep donating, and just keep doing it if you can, guys. It's a minimum of $5. But anyway, let me wrap it up here, guys. Get that money, get that honey. Keep hustling, keep bustling. Be sure to subscribe with the notifications on and smash that like on the way out. And let me know when you got the notification. Let me know what time. Thanks for watching, everybody, right here on Paid to Drive. Peace out. Later.